We accept your quest.
I have made my way around 4 of the 10.5 towns so far. I have, in that time, picked up on rumors as to the troubles that ails the people of the 6 remaining towns. If I continue to 3 and you go to the other 3, we can have my time.
Point us in the direction of the town you think most pressing to help your brand image.
Tell me your problems. Closes the door behind you. He reopens the door and just hits it with his staff and shatters. And he closes the door.
What
and starts to trace it.
Hey, I managed to get anyone off the scent by they think that we're all up to that.
That was unnecessary.
I think you did a very good job. So, I have managed to find out through rumors that there are 6 towns that could do with aid of some kind. If we can help them, it will help my image. If I take 3, you take 3. I am happy to let you know which ones you wish to do.
Sounds good.
The town of Rimming is having a problem with its fish. The fishermen are not returning. What?
Nothing.
Did I say something amusing?
Continue.
What?
It's having a problem with the fishing. The fishermen are not returning from their fishing.
It's on the rim of the area. What are you talking about? What? I don't.
The town of Jinshandi has got some mining, and unfortunately, their miners had to ditch one of their carts full of iron ingots on the way home. They were stuck in a blizzard. They would like somebody to head out to the wilderness nearby and retrieve that. There is a series of unexplained deaths. We think perhaps murders around various towns. And so you could investigate that, perhaps. The town of Dugan's Shaft is Did I say something funny?
I don't understand what you're laughing at.
Nope.
Dugan's Shaft.
Dugan's Shaft? Nothing. So
It's
there was
a
rimming
normal-
with
It's
the
in
fish.
Town.
Dugan's Shaft has been having long, hard problems.
Long and hard?
Long, hard problems in Dugan's Shaft.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Where their tributes, their sacrifice that they are making each month is being taken by the Cragcats before Uriel can take them.
Oh. I'm not going there.
And so they are being punished for not sacrificing enough to Uriel. West Haven is having problems with a wizard, and they are tracking him down. So perhaps
What was that name?
West Haven. And Argos is setting people out on an expedition. I've been unable to tell what they are searching for, but they need strong people. They are searching. It sort of sounds a bit like a
Where was that?
a mob. Argos,
Argos.
I think.
And what was that?
Argos. Argos is preparing for an expedition, and they are looking for hard, strong, adventuring people. Did I say something amusing?
No, it's fine. Hearing for expedition, right.
So of the 6
He's
of
just
them,
always going like, did I say something funny?
of the 6 towns and the problems, you can.
What was the town with the murders?
It was a series of murders happening throughout.
Oh, okay. And then just
Misk.
So we should
murder.
head off to one of them. Start out
So
with
you
ours.
choose.
This is a big undertaking.
Choose which 3 towns you would like to go to. I will go to the other 3 and deal with them.
Right, can we have a moment to confer?
Of course.
Right. Okay. We've come to a decision. Rimming,
Dugan's Shaft.
and West Haven. So we're going Rimming.
Yeah.
Going
And you're
They're
right,
in
the
the shaft.
sacrifice will be interesting.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
And dealing with the wizard in West Haven?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, you are
Rimming-
a blacksmith, so iron
Rimming
ingots
Shaft,
you can
West
maybe
Haven.
use, but...
So when was that?
Rimming Shaft, West Haven.
Yes.
Rimming Shaft, West Haven.
Let's do it.
Very well.
So, wait.
I want to do the iron ingots!
Why wasn't I consulted on this?
It's unanimous.
It certainly wasn't unanimous.
We made a
decision
As a team, as a group, we made a call.
No.
What are you talking about?
I distinctly remember saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you agree with
Rimming
me.
Shaft, Rimming, West Haven.
That's bullshit.
Does Bodger have a D12 and he just...
Instantly going. So Rimming, Shaft, and West
Shaft,
Haven.
West Haven.
Rimming Shaft, West Haven. All right.
Those are, but I don't know what the quests for each of those are.
Fish sacrifices wizard.
He says very well. I will.
Over D&D now.
I'm so excited about this.
Excited.
Yeah, as long as I get to kill something.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
We'll get to kill things and help people.
All right.
Winning.
All right. Adventurers, let's adventure.
Let's do it.
All right.
Bodger, come on in, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
Bodger, join the Join this.
Get on in, Bodger. Bodger, get on in,
Are
Bodger.
you going to be a big boy? Come on.
Bodger, adventure on 3. 1, 2, 3, adventure. All right, let's go.
Fine.
Fine what? What was the decision?
Rimming, Shaft, and Westhaven.
Okay.
Rimming, Shaft, and Westhaven.
This is very well. Dugan's Shaft is the the nearest of those 3 towns. Just a day's journey to the northeast of where we are. I will head round counterclockwise to get the other 3 towns, and we will meet up in Scotland on the other side.
All right.
Sounds perfect.
Be sure to, when you are helping these towns of their issues and problems, you tell them about you are doing so under the guidance of Master Padric, and spread my good name. That is the purpose of why we are doing this.
Do you have the T-shirts that I?
I do not know what a T-shirt is.
It's like a
It's like a robe, but only goes to there.
Yeah.
and
I
only
would
goes to
recommend
there.
getting some
That
t-shirts,
sounds like
some hoodies,
a horrible idea for people who live in this area.
phone cases, maybe.
Oh, I'm not saying that's the only thing they're
more
wearing.
clothes.
Maybe a hoodie.
Maybe a hoodie, or like maybe a hoodie is a better way to go, or jacket, like something to, just something with your face on. It's like
a
maybe a
Letterman jacket
Calendars.
with his name on the back.
Hey, that's
and
a
like
good idea.
number 1.
Number 1.
I have found that people do not. Their opinion of me tends to go down when they see I am Blue Dragonborn. So having my face on
We
there
can
may
just
be
do-
detrimental to my.
How about your name in text, and then just being like number 1?
Master Padric,
What
he's
people
the
got?
one.
What people got against Dragonborn?
Yeah.
What people got against Dragonborn? I know there's a little bit of racism around this area.
That is
Unfortunately,
very.
it is, yeah.
It is very kind of you to say, but also somewhat naive. You are aware of blue dragons and their reputation.
Oh,
are
yeah.
you not?
No.
Oh, Bodger, definitely, yeah.
He's
But why
on-
don't you
he's
explain
on-
it for the rest of us?
I mean, I'm aware of a couple of dragon folk that I've had intimate times with.
Oh,
but
wow.
That's not what I was
No, we're
asking.
talking about- no.
As well, you know. I do not think that it is the right time to discuss sexual past.
Well, yes, they don't.
Ever, I will never ask you to discuss your sexual past.
Please, never,
Thank you.
never.
I was more implied, but
Fair enough.
was-
Okay, you've made another interaction awkward. Shall we take off?
Let's head on towards.
Sure you don't want to probe into some dark, deep trauma in his past?
charisma. 8 plus. 8 plus 2 is 2. 10. Any trauma?
Any trauma?
You know, like horrible things that have happened in your life?
I don't understand your question.
Is this how you talk to people?
Not even how's it going anymore, just any trauma? All right, so
Let's get going.
Dugan Shaft.
You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk
Another
about
time.
it?
Another time, my friend.
So, mate, Dugan Shaft sacrifices.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
From the rumors I have heard, the sacrifices that they have chosen to make every month have been taken.
Also, they're trying to make sacrifices and they can't.
Yes. I thought your friend would have filled you in on the
You would have thought, but
the nature of
Actually, yeah, that's be great.
Oh, right, because you got to sacrifice to Aramel or whatever. Her name is.
Oriel.
Yeah, go.
Oh, the frost puppet person, the lady who does the eternal night
That's
thing.
right.
so
do you
their
want to tell
sacrifices,
them about
their
the sac-
sacrifices
So,
are going missing.
Let me tell you about the sacrifices. So, there's the frost lady.
Yeah.
Who's been here for many years.
Oriel.
If she requires a monthly sacrifice
Right.
of a human death, people death, person death.
That is one of the things, yes.
And
What are the things exactly?
If it is a larger of the town that can afford to lose a humanoid, that is the sacrifice that appears as her best. For people who cannot afford to lose the manpower, they will sacrifice some of their food.
Right.
And for those who are doing poorest of them, the poorest towns, they cannot afford to lose people or food, and so they will sacrifice warmth for the night by leaving their doors and windows open and not lighting fires.
Man, that's. She sucks.
Ariel,
She
yeah, she's
sucks.
kind of
She
awful, isn't she?
sucks.
So these
So what are we
sacrifices.
doing? What are we doing? We're going to try to stop it, or what?
Do we?
You are
yeah,
not
what do you,
powerful enough to stop.
We're going
So
to
what
try
are
and
we
find
doing?
out why the sacrifices are going missing.
Oh, the sacrifices are going missing.
The sacrifices that Dugan's Shaft are making to Oriel are being taken or missing before they get.
So wait, we're going to try and
these-
stop. We're going to try and
Find out why.
have sacrifices return.
There's a sacrifice thief. So, these sacrifices,
Yes.
I imagine they're largely unwilling sacrifices.
The food and warmth. There is
Well,
no
food and warmth, yeah,
question
yeah,
of
yeah,
willingness.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The sacrifices of humanoid life is a matter of lottery. Everyone in town eligible is drawn in a lottery, and one person
Hunger
is
Games.
pretty brutal.
Okay.
Bro.
So, and Dugan's Shaft, these people, are they, how big's the town? Are they sacrificing people or food?
They are sacrificing food.
Food.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, that makes me feel nice about it.
Okay, so it's missing food.
Okay, so
find
we
the
can
missing
go
food.
and
Go
help.
buy
go
some
and find-
fish dishes.
And now, because we're parting ways, we should really get information about West Haven
Yeah.
and Birmingham as well. So in West Haven, what's the deal with this wizard? What's going on?
I have been unable to find too much information. They have been having trouble with a wizard who was killing miners, I believe, or killing workers.
Was it killing workers?
And they were wanting to track him down. I don't know much more than that.
Okay, and then in Rimming, what's happened with the fishermen?
Fishermen are going out onto the lake. They're having to go further and further afield to get to a point where the lake has not frozen over. And when they get out there, they do not return.
Rightio, shall we get ourselves some sled dogs and away?
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Probably lots, but I cannot think of them off the top of my head.
Great.
I-
Is there a chance? Is there this god of frost and winter? Is there a chance we're going to bump into her or anything? Like, do we need to be
think it's
careful?
Highly unlikely. She does not appear to general
Okay,
populace.
good, great.
Just try not to badmouth her openly in public.
She does sound like a
She does have. She does
Oh.
have.
I
Supporters.
started pointing at you before you even said that.
I was looking at him before he said it as well.
She does have supporters around.
And I do have strong feelings about it, so that won't be the first time or the last time.
Oh, okay, we're all gonna
Hearing about
die.
that.
We are all going to die.
I would suggest you try to keep your opinions to yourself, or she may.
Yeah, I
think
think that's going to happen.
Yeah, we're
she is very powerful.
Well, let's
head out.
send Bodger to somewhere himself, and the three of us go to other places.
Someone has to speak up for what's right in this land.
It should not be you.
It shouldn't be you.
It really shouldn't be.
It should be
Roger.
someone with a sense of diplomacy. And
Yeah.
doesn't
Like
knowingly.
Sorry. What's your charisma? What's your charisma on your? What kind of charisma have you got? Have you got +2 charisma?
meta.
I got +1.
I have +3 charisma.
2.
I do not know what you mean by all of these numbers, and I am the master of numerology. And you're still.
Well, then maybe you're not the master
Shall,
of numerology.
shall we go and get ourselves
Sorry,
some
who was the one
sled
that
horses?
made a very
Sled-
strong personal connection with Dirk?
Who is the one
It was
who
a very
brought him
strong
to
personal
tears?
connection.
I would say it was strong, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So-
strong. Yeah.
He says,
I'm
"I
fucking
really
up
must
with
be going, or I will be late to get to wherever one of the ones I'm going to is." Argos. So,
What's the closest town for
can you
us?
tell us
going
I
to
don't
Dugan
care
Shaft,
about you
Dugan
anymore? I'm
Shaft.
trying to get a move on.
Great.
Right, let's grab some.
All
Let's
right.
grab some sled dogs.
Master Padric, can you point us? Do you know where we get some sled dogs from around
Yes,
here?
to the northeast of town, you will find a stables that uses sled dogs and sleds. They will hire them out to you for a reasonable fee.
Let's go there.
Very well.
Thank you, mate.
Cut 2. You are at the sled dog place, and there
Right.
is a Goliath man who is teaching you about how to use them and whatnot. He will recommend that to pull your weight, you're not carrying any other goods other than just your persons. So to carry your weight, he would recommend 8 sled dogs, and then the sled. And the sled dogs cost a silver piece per day. It takes about a day's travel to get from here to the next town, and the sled itself is 2 silver pieces. So total
How
of
many
10.
silver and a gold?
Total of 10 silver, which is
Right.
1 gold. 1 gold to hire the sled dogs from here to the next
Easy
town
money,
over.
mate.
Okay.
So
one gold.
Those fish
one of
fillets
you-
are really
one of you
expensive.
back off a gold.
Fish flesh was really expensive.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
yeah,
about
they
that.
were
I
good,
did
but
not
they
realize
weren't
exactly.
bad.
One
I asked,
gold
I, asked, I asked if you were sure that there was honey in it, given your current circumstances, and you said yes. So they literally have
You
to
would
use.
have done the whole round
They
for all of
literally
us.
have to
I
use like
did-
7th level teleportation spells to get honey into this area.
No,
So it's going to be expensive.
I didn't want a fish
Can I
flesh.
get that money back then?
No, absolutely
I
not.
paid for it,
No, I bought you another round at the
and
end.
then I bought you one, so we're even.
You didn't buy me one.
I bought the first round.
No. He
didn't.
bought one himself, and then you bought one for the two of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he
then
rushed
one of
in.
you tipped the guy and he got
Yeah,
a
then I
beast.
tipped the
'cause-
guy.
Oh no! Yeah, he just flicked for
Guys,
it.
we gotta be a bit more careful with our money.
That's like hundreds of dollars that we just.
Okay, well, I have just paid for the sled dogs.
All
so.
right.
Great. Thank
So
you.
you have 8 sled dogs and a sled that is sufficient to hold your weight, the 4 of you, and it'll make the travel a lot less arduous.
So we're all in one big sled together.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Who is leading the sled dogs?
Naturally.
You have
Actually, before we continue,
Who's got-
guys, before we leave on these sleds to who knows where, to Dugan's shaft to investigate some sacrifices, I want to just, as the leader of our group,
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't remember voting on that.
As the leader of our group, I want to just say a quick 10-minute speech to you, just to help inspire you and make you feel, good for this.
Oh man, I really want to say no, but I
My
want the hit
people.
points.
A 10-minute speech isn't that quick.
Sons.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
You can't.
And daughters.
You can't
of
say.
Azadin,
You can't say quick and follow it by the actual duration. Like
For many
3-hour
years,
speech. Like you can't.
we have been shunned.
Oppressed and conquered by those that we sought to. Are you with me? And as I climbed up that mountain, I looked back on my comrades and I said, are you with me? And I was that close to death. That close. And the orc, he looked me straight in the eye and I looked back at him.
On this day, we will travel. On this day, we will fight. On this day, we will go to Dugan's shaft. Are you with me?
Sweet, 30 seconds down.
yeah,
No,
right.
30
Right.
seconds.
Okay,
I was
yes.
going to say, are you with me comes like 30 seconds into a 10-minute speech.
Did we get hit points for that?
Time passes,
Not yet.
the final 20 seconds of the speech.
So I ask again.
So I ask again, my people, as leader of this group, are you with me?
Do you want 6 HP? Well, then are you with me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Cool. Hit points.
If I get the hit points, I'm with you. If I get the hit points,
Do you
I'm
feel
with
inspired?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
great. Great job.
you. 6 hit points.
Good spot.
Whew, man, I'm so
I
inspired
just
now.
shrug.
Take those temporary hit points.
Let's get on the sled.
Yeah. So who's at the front? So
Not me.
You two.
I want to be snugly in the middle, surrounded
And
by
the dragon
everyone.
attacks us from the bottom left.
and only kills Bob.
and Scoops grabs.
Suddenly a meteor falls from the sky. Fucking hell.
Okay, now, mate.
Where we go?
Do you want to get in the middle of us somehow? Like,
Yeah.
kind of like, we'll
A
surround you like
diamond.
this. Like this.
Yeah, a triangle of protection.
There you go. We'll protect you.
Thank you.
And we're off.
All right.
We're off to see the wizard. The
So-
wonderful wizard of Oz.
You journey. You are leading the way because you have
As
animal
the
handling.
leader of the party, yeah.
As the leader.
As the designated leader.
So you have animal handling. So you're handling the dogs. Can
Exactly.
you make an animal handling check? For
I
me,
certainly
please?
can because I have +5 animal handling.
Shit.
Wacky do.
6.
6 plus 5.
Not great.
11.
Not doing bad.
They're new dogs. Then he's got time to get
Hey.
used to them.
Hey, Wallago. Hey,
A while ago.
hey, Wallago. Oi, yep.
What?
Hey,
Did you learn the names while we were?
no, Wallago. That's what the farmers say.
Hey, hoy, Wallago, Wallago, come, Wallago,
Sorry, what?
What is that word you're saying?
Wallago.
What is Wallago?
You just make up that word now.
Stop making up words,
Yeah,
Roger.
yeah, that
what do
weirds
you-
me out.
What do you mean? What? You haven't heard of Wallago?
Wallago. Hey, get over here. Wallago.
Have you guys have you heard this before? You actually have? You heard it? Okay.
Never
you.
heard that before.
Never
I've never heard that
Yeah,
before.
thank you.
Walligo.
Wallago.
That's just one of the random
It's just
things
a
that
random farmer
yeah.
thing. Wallago.
No.
No, nobody has. It's a word you just made up.
It's not a word I've made up. They say it in Straya. They say it with the sheepdogs. Wallago. Here, Wallago.
Never heard
Sheepdog,
that
is that
before.
a mysterious fantasy beast? Half sheep, half dog?
Okay. Oh, you're just going to piss me off. Anyway, here we go.
All I can think of is the meme video of the guy chasing the dog. I can't remember what he's called though.
Oh,
Do you know the one?
Fenton?
Fenton.
Fenton.
Fenton!
Oh shit. Fenton.
Is that
Come
what
on. Sorry, it's one of my dogs. Fenton.
Wallago. Fenton. Oh, Fenton!
I feel like that Walligo is actually the saying something, and you've
Surely,
just heard
yeah,
it
you've
as
just heard
Walligo,
Walligo,
like
surely.
all year go or something.
Wallago.
There you
Wallago.
go.
Wallago.
There you go.
I want to find this out later.
Yeah.
Just make a note.
While ago.
All right.
Wallago.
So you know the rough direction. You've been here before, even if it was like 20 years ago or something. You managed to keep a handle on these dogs. They're a little bit disruptive, but you generally keep them in the right direction. It'll take slightly more than the full day to get there. So by the time you're starting to get exhausted, you're about an hour or two away from it still. So you can set up camp outside of the thing, or you can keep pushing, and every hour that you push, you risk getting exhaustion.
I reckon we push on. The risk is... We just roll for it, right?
I think it's better to just get in somewhere where there's buildings in
Yeah.
town. And
Yeah. How many hours did you say we'd need to push
About
on?
2 hours.
Two rolls of exhaustion. We'll get there.
We'll
All
get
right,
there,
so-
but we can be very
We'll
exhausted.
get a chance of getting one.
So you push on.
Yeah.
All four of you need to make con saves, and so do the dogs. So we'll make this for one roll for all the dogs.
13,
15, 16, 17, 18.
15.
10 plus
15,
whatever.
10.
Plus your con.
Con
Oh,
save.
yeah.
10.
Is it modifier or save?
Save, con save.
I never know when to use which. So it's save. Okay, so it's 19.
Yeah, fine. You're fine. The dogs do have a level of exhaustion before the 1 hour to go. So
Okay.
now, one more hour pushing on, one more Constitution saving throw from each of you. And one for the dogs. Whoa.
Roll
Okay.
16.
16, you're fine.
9.
Is that?
You get one level of exhaustion.
12.
You're fine.
Yeah, I think it's a 9.
Whatever that dice is.
Yeah, 9.
9 total. So you have one level of exhaustion. And as do the dogs. The dogs have now got 2 levels of exhaustion, which means that their speed is halved. So thankfully they ain't moving anywhere. you are now arriving at the edges of Dugan's shaft.
Dugan's shaft.
You arrive at Dugan's shaft. It looks a little more stone-like than the previous place you'd left. A lot less wood used in the architecture. Much more masonry work. And it's not built into the edges of a lake. This one was a little bit up a mountain to get to it. And you see that it was once a mining town, if not anymore. You're arriving there as there is a bit of a grouping in the center of the main street as you sort of arrive. Somebody steps out from the nearby building as he hears and sees sled dogs arriving. Human gentleman. And he says, hold up. You need me make an animal handling check, see if you can pull them up in time.
They're exhausted. He should be
Or we
able to
just
pull them up
crash
easy.
into it.
Yeah.
4 plus 5.
Yeah.
9.
So it's not on you. It's on the dogs. Just not paying attention anymore. But they are disruptive. They are going all over the place. You managed to stop them in time because they're tired as anything. But
Wallace stop.
you wanna stop them. But as soon as you've stopped, they're like bickering amongst themselves and yapping. And one of them's just like sitting down, refusing to go any further. And he goes, "You've really ridden these guys hard.
Yeah.
I can take care of them. Are they yours or you hired them?"
Yeah.
We hired them.
You are, yeah. Yeah, well, we have. Yeah, well, no. Yeah. Minor details. You can look after them.
No, it's not a minor detail. He asked.
Are they yours or did you hire them?
We hired them.
You hired them.
We hired them.
And you came from Goodhead.
Yes.
Correct. That's fine. I can take care of them then. And
Are we just going to trust this guy to?
Yep.
Okay.
Barry hops off. He's straight into the town already.
I'm out.
He did seem to. You can see through the door behind him. He seemed to have come out of a similar sort of dog sled stables, high ridge situation.
I don't really care if he is.
You don't give a shit.
Do we lose our bond?
We didn't put a bond down.
Oh, well, then you ain't taking.
So, not much to lose. Take him.
Off you
Don't
get.
really care.
He takes care of them, and he's on one at a time. He uncouples them and takes them inside as you head into the town. And you see that there's a bit of a group in the center of this main street, and they're standing around several crates, like 3 or 4 crates, large wooden things. You approach the people, and you can hear them sort of discussing what to do to try and prevent these going missing.
Is there anyone who seems to be in charge of the little rebel?
There are 2 or 3 that catch your eye. Firstly, the thing that you notice is that all of them are human, and they're all in large, thick sort of winter clothing. But one of them is standing up on kind of almost like a podium next to these crates, and another person's on the other side of this, and those two are the ones that are debating most, but other people are chiming in here, there, and everywhere. A little bit of rabble over the top of each other makes it difficult to pick out what exactly is happening until you get right up to them. But once you do get right up to them, you can tell that this is probably crates of food that they are going to be sacrificing tonight, and they're debating whether or not it's worth it. One of the guys, the guy opposite, is saying that it doesn't seem to be worth it because, like, why are we making sacrifices at all? She's going to punish us either way, so why don't we just keep the food and then we can survive?
Okay, guys, huddle around. I've got a plan. Okay. So, in lieu of having shirts that say Master Padric, I reckon we just barge on into the crowd saying that we're amazing adventurers that are working for Master Padric to help people out.
Yeah.
And gain their trust.
Where's the plan? Where's the plan?
That's the plan.
Bob's time to shine.
Turns your direction.
Where are you taking these sacrifices?
We're taking them to Higgs Pass.
To what?
Higgs Pass.
Higgs Pass, right.
And then you just leave them there?
We're not meant to watch the sacrifices.
Are you not allowed to? Are we allowed? Would an outsider be allowed to watch them?
Okay, no, sorry. We're not gonna watch them.
But now we know you are going to watch them, so you've just...
No, I got something in my eye.
We're not gonna watch them.
We're not gonna watch them, but we're gonna find out if they're being stolen.
You listen right here. Eat any of those fish.
I cannot believe you are saying that. I would not.
Maybe we don't take Bodger with us.
I think we leave Bodger behind. I think he's a liability.
Right, well, that's
He's also the
corner.
strongest one of us.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that episode of our D&D. If you want to see more of that stuff that we make, we love it. Check it out, it's over there. Subscribe down there. What's up?